And as a referee chains the door closed, you are locked into the steel cage lounge. And the only way out is over the top. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Steel Cage Lounge. I am your co-host for the evening. I am the head of the table. I am the provider. I am the original, only tribal chief of the Steel Cage Lounge. I am the Nightmare Doctor, joining you with this special episode. And joining me immediately is my co-host, weighing in at 185 pounds of pure motivation. Ladies and gentlemen, Main Event Shane Uso is in your city.
That's the opening I was hoping for, my man. Doc, I know we said we were off, but
Off for 10 days.
yeah. And, just to pull a Dom Toretto, I always get pulled back in. Something a huge part of our childhood done went and hit the 3 count today, unfortunately.
Huge part of everyone's
Yes.
childhood, because he was Hulk Hogan at the age of 71, passed away early this morning. And I said it best, Shane.
Mhm.
You said it to the four of us. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him.
110% correct, my friend. Yeah, I mean, Hulk Hogan is professional wrestling. No matter what way you want to cut the pizza, all of us, one way, shape, or form, one way or another, at some point from 1983 up until his retirement in the 2000s, you were a Hulkamaniac. I don't care what you say. You were either cheering for him to defeat the Iron Sheik, to body slam Andre the Giant, to take the title back from Sergeant Slaughter and bring it back home to the US of A, to take on the Ultimate Warrior in the Ultimate Challenge, to facing, the big stinky smelly giant in WCW, taking on Ric Flair, taking on Sting. I mean, you were there no matter what. And at one point during everything that I just mentioned, you were cheering for this man. He instilled such amazing habits in all of us as a child to train hard, train your body, stay in shape, say your prayers. One of the most important things in the world. Eat your vitamins. I'm talking about it all the time. I'm sure I'll talk about it in a little bit. But he also added one more to that. And to this day, it just stays with me. And I think it's absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Always believe in yourself. When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside, you got to take a stand. It don't help to hide. Or it don't hurt to hide. I'm telling you, man.
And love your country and be a true American.
Fucking right, doggy. I don't know, man. Like, I always knew this day would come, and I didn't know how I would react. And, given his actions recently, some people want to frown upon that, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to celebrate the man who is responsible for putting professional wrestling on the map. We're here to celebrate the man that, hell, brought us all together, whether you guys realize it or not. The lizards are listening to us because of Hulk Hogan, or maybe John Cena. But there wouldn't be a John Cena if we didn't have a Hulk Hogan.
Right, there would be. Yeah, he talked. I saw him, John Cena, in an interview talking about that today, saying he watched Hulk Hogan defeat the Iron Sheik on MTV, and that's what got him into wrestling. Well, here's what's funny.
Yeah.
So we're gonna watch that match.
Awesome.
That match takes place in 1984, January of 1984. 8 months before MTV aired on television.
Wow. Wow.
So I'm thinking that Cena got his wires crossed, and he either watched the War to Settle the Score, which aired on MTV, which was Roddy Piper and Hulk Hogan,
Right.
or maybe MTV at some point did re-air that Hulk Hogan Iron Sheik match, which they might have.
Which is a very real possibility, given that, you know, with the rock and wrestling connection as well too. So yeah, that checks out. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I was listening to Real American today and while listening to it, reminded that's Cyndi Lauper singing backup vocals on Real American.
Yes, you are absolutely correct. That is so fucking awesome. And I think it goes uncredited if I am not mistaken.
She's credited as Lola Flambe.
There you go. And
do you see who's in the chat?
I
Above
do
you.
not. No, all I see is me.
Oh, maybe it's because I'm the host. Well, the iconic PM is in the chat, and if he would like to join in, we'd like to have his thoughts if he wants to.
Wonderful. Yes.
Join in and give them to us.
Yes. And you know, I just realized this when you mentioned that about listening to Real American and I don't know if you want to say this is kind of, you know, a bit on the strange side, but we also lost Rick Derringer not too long ago, like last month, I think, or a couple weeks ago.
I'll get it. You know how we say celebrity deaths come in threes?
Yes.
Malcolm Jim Warner, Ozzy Osbourne, and Hulk Hogan.
Correct. Yeah, and then today we also lost Chuck Mangione. What the fuck, man?
Here's a funny aside story. I don't want to get too off track. So you text me about Chuck Mangione.
Yeah.
So then I go ahead and I can look up Feels So Good to listen to it. And then I know my feed on YouTube is filled with King of the Hill clips.
Well, I'll tell you what. Fucking fantastic, man.
Why can't we get a sponsor for Strickland Propane like they have Chuck Mangione?
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen,
man,
for the first time, hold on a second. Is he in or is he in? For the first time in probably, oh my God, at least 2 years.
Holy shit.
You got to keep it separated because STM has returned to the Steel Cage Lounge.
Pack your bags. We're going on a guilt trip.
Uh-oh. Welcome home, brother. Welcome home.
Go ahead, Smitty. What do you have to say about the Hulkster?
Well, I wasn't the biggest Hulk fan, but, you know, you got to give credit where credit is due. I know everybody says Stone Cold and The Rock sold more shirts, but I think if it wasn't for Hulk, there would be no Stone Cold and The Rock.
Fucking right, man.
And I talked to Raven this morning about it, and the last time I talked to him was when Sabu died.
Damn.
Yeah, it's. I also saw someone say today, like some people are saying, you know, talking about, you know, different things. You know what they are. Go look them up. I'm not going to get into it tonight. some of the stuff that Hulkster said, but that, you know, Terry Bollea was a flawed man. Hulk Hogan was a superhero. Yes. Hulk Hogan was our hero, and
same could be said about STM.
Absolutely, yes. Yes, when we have a Memorial episode, it'll be a 24-hour stream.
Remember, life is very fragile, so, you know, you can only keep me out of the group chat for so long. When you want to make that permanent, you know, remember.
Just give him what he wants.
But, you know, if there's any better cases where you say, oh, you separate the man from the character, right? Yes. You know, separate Hulk Hogan from Terry Bollea and Hulk Hogan. There was nothing like Hulk Hogan. There was never anything like Hulk Hogan in professional wrestling before, and there hasn't been anything since.
Absolutely correct. Yeah. I mean, they come and go, but you will never, ever see a character of that magnitude ever again. I can promise you that. Not in our lifetime, not in the next lifetime either. This guy transcended everything. He brought professional wrestling to the mainstream. You know, like you said earlier, MTV got exposure, and not only that, he had the greatest heel turn in the history of pro wrestling as well too. I
Yes,
know.
I was gonna make
Yeah.
that point too. As you said, when we were little kids, we loved him. We cheered for him. We wanted to see him beat Sheik and Bundy and Andre and Randy. And then we wanted to see all that. And then when we became teenagers, we became edgy. It's like, oh, Hulk Hogan is old. I like these edgier guys, these other guys. So what did Hulk Hogan do? Hulk Hogan, and you got to give credit because there's always somebody guiding this character of Hulk Hogan. Like there's no Hulk Hogan without Vince McMahon to be the one to put him in that position to beat the Iron Sheik. And then there's no there's no Hollywood Hogan if Eric Bischoff doesn't convince him to turn heel at Bash the Beach. And he turned heel and he revitalized his career. And all the teenagers like, oh, all of a sudden now I'm wearing an NWO shirt and I love Hulk Hogan again.
Exactly.
And I think WCW had the better show there for about a 3-year period.
Thank
when the
you,
NWO
Smitty.
started. Yeah.
Thank you, Smitty.
Like
Year and a half.
96 to 98, I think they had the better show. And then when Russo came in 99, it started getting weird, and then they lost it.
Yep. Killed the territory there, unfortunately.
They killed the territory. Oh, 97 was an interesting year.
Hey, don't get me started on Luger. You know my thoughts on Luger in 97.
No, here we go on Luger. Jesus Christ almighty.
And how about the greatest celebrity wrestler that never got inducted into the Hall of Fame yet, Dennis Rodman?
Yes.
It was a great run. Honest to God, with Hogan by his side, that was money.
Well, he also had a singles match against Macho Man at Road Wild, I think, in 99 that people forget about.
God, yeah, even
and
I
then
forgot
he
about
fought.
that.
He actually fought Kurt Hennig on the Indies, which nobody really knows about.
Nice. See, we need this. When you coming back, brother? When you coming back?
Once the
we need the 3-man booth.
Give me what I want.
Yeah.
You know what I want.
Jesus Christ, he's back right now. I can hear him. He's talking.
You ever heard the saying that money doesn't buy happiness?
Yes.
Obviously, that was written by some really poor guy.
Facts, dude.
All right, let's see. I've got some stuff lined up to.
Give me what I want.
Oh, quick! Let me scroll through my history because now it's flooded with.
Don't make me do the Batista wave.
Yes.
It's flooded with pictures of Hank Hill. You guys want to follow along? I want to start with this one first. It has 2.8 million views on YouTube. Look for Hulk Hogan's WWE Top 10.
Okay. Heading into the YouTube channel.
Oh my God! Hulk has a YouTube channel that shows crib movies now. Jesus God!
Whoa! Hypnotic has Lollipop Chainsaw as the thumbnail. Holy shit!
Yes, it's the what is it? What is Collective Shout is the big topic right now. Everybody's talking about.
Is this the video that's 4 minutes and 58 seconds?
Yes, from November 3rd, 2018.
What? Oh, there it is. Okay, got it.
All right, we all got it queued up.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna hit in 3, 2, 1, play. And here we go. WWE Top 10 Hulk Hogan's moves.
Oh. WrestleMania 5.
WrestleMania 5 at Trump Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City.
We're going to do some great things. They're going to be huge. Huge. And not as big as Tieback, but huge.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I was in the building for this.
Yeah, I remember everyone saying Kurt Hennig should have won this and then challenged Hogan for the title at WrestleMania, but they pivoted to
One of the
to
greatest sellers of all time.
Easily.
Watch Henning go over this top right. Look at that.
Yeah, what made this memorable? Oh, nope, they're not going to show it. Okay. Oh,
we're gonna watch this later tonight. Watch Edge here with the leg drop.
wow.
And Hogan with the leg drop. Watch.
I think I might have actually been at this show. This was in Wilkes-Barre, I believe.
This is
Oh,
on
awesome.
July. Yeah, this is July 2nd.
Yeah, it was in Wilkes-Barre. I'm at this show. I'm in like third row. The main event
that's
was
great.
Rock and Kurt Angle.
Yes, because I thought this was the main event. When I
No,
was
I
watching
remember this being in like the middle of the show.
Look at this. This is also 2002 when he wins this triple threat.
And I think
Holy
John
shit.
Cena fought Jericho in like one of his first matches.
Yeah,
Hebner was
Hogan's last match under the WWF banner was against Chris Jericho. I looked that up earlier before they switched to WWE.
How many times did he fight Lesnar in that run?
Oh yeah, that's right. He fought Lesnar a little bit. Oh, here's your moment, main event.
There we go.
What do you think? This is Hogan's debut in WCW.
Orlando Arena. You had Shaquille O'Neal on the outside as an enforcer.
Look at Linda in the front row there.
Wow.
Yeah, but everybody get with. Look at there's Shaq. There's
T.
Mr.
Oh,
T.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Shaq Attack. Shaq Fu.
Hall of Fame, brother. Wait a minute. Does this mean Hulk isn't going to call in anymore?
Maybe he'll call in from heaven.
Nice. Homeboy better get on that.
Remember when Mr. America was on?
So great.
Oh my God, my dad and I were talking about that. I wish that would have gone. I love to see what the payoff of that whole thing was going to be.
The payoff could have been Mr. America versus El Grande Americano.
Yes. Oh, here it is. Here's the yep. Here's the match at Madison Square Garden.
The leg drop that started it all.
He didn't even try to kick out.
Greg Gagne said, break his fucking legs.
Yeah, Greg Gagne wanted Sheik to break his legs.
Holy shit, no way.
Yeah, he said he would sign him the AWA and pay him, well, like a couple $1,000, and Sheik said no.
Wow.
And there it is. We watch this. You can find this in our archives. We watched this.
This is so good.
I think, Toronto is a great wrestling city.
Mr.
Facts.
Nanny versus the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, Mr. Nanny versus the Tooth. Suburban Commando versus the Scorpion King. Yeah, you just talked about this.
Whose side is he on?
But whose side?
You just sold your soul to the devil, baby. You just sold your soul to the devil.
Yeah, and like 6 months later, Dusty joined the NWO.
How sweet it is. We're making movies, baby.
Of course, number one.
Down goes Andre. Yeah, the behind the scenes has been well documented about this. Hogan claims that he didn't know the what the outcome was going to be until maybe about an hour beforehand.
Did he really hurt his back on that when he slammed him, or was that just like another one of his lies?
That's a good question.
You never know. WWE.
Remember he said like Undertaker spiked him, like it didn't even come close.
Yes, yeah. He told the Undertaker he injured his neck, and the Undertaker watched the tape like a year later. It was like Hogan's head didn't even touch the chair. I could have sworn I just saw WWE had a live feed, but maybe not.
Oh,
They put up that unreleased Hulk Hogan collection.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, looks like they have a Best of SummerSlam marathon going on right now.
Well, that's usually what they do.
Yeah. Undertaker Mankind Boiler Room Brawl.
It is going to be interesting tomorrow night.
Yes, I'm curious to see whether they're going to air it, halfway through the show, what the crowd reaction is going to be. Should be interesting.
Will they do the 10 bell salute tomorrow or on Raw?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Probably tomorrow, I would think, right? Right at
I
the
would-
beginning of the show.
Yeah, I would
Being
think
that
they
it's
would,
fresh,
I would
yeah.
say they start the show tomorrow with it. Yeah, I would. You would have to. All right, and now, so I did find this match on the Peacock. I did find it on Peacock.
Okay.
It was in but I'm going to go with the one on Peacock is like it doesn't have the entrance. It doesn't have the entrance segment. Probably because it was a different song that Hulk came into.
Eye of the Tiger.
Yes. It wasn't that instrumental song that Rick Derringer wrote for him that he used for a while. It probably was. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're right. I'm telling you, you're right. It's probably Eye of the Tiger. That's why they can't use it.
Yeah, the timeline. Yeah, everything lines up because that was around Rocky III time.
And we'll start. So the next match we're going to watch, Smitty, we're going to watch Iron Sheik versus Hulk. That's also on YouTube. They just put it up.
Right.
It's 14 minutes, 44 seconds long. It's in January 23rd, 1984.
Nice.
You got it queued up?
My birthday. Let's see.
Oh, it's your birthday?
Oh, the day after.
Or the day after your birthday?
Yep. Shit, where is it? Okay, there it is.
Too, Rick Derringer also did Demolition's theme.
Yes, Rick Derringer also.
So good.
I'm waiting for a 20-second commercial right now.
Oof.
Well, that's fine. We're probably all not all of us can afford YouTube Premium.
Yeah, not all of us have personal trainers.
Sorry, guys.
And get the lap band.
I don't believe in commercials.
You don't believe? That's all right because they believe in you.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, I believe in commercials like I believe in Joe Hendry.
Right, and then I open up my other tablet to get the results from this match, and what comes up? A clip from King of the Hill.
Oh, gotta love that algorithm. That boy ain't right.
Well, I was wondering when, and now I know that the new season, the revival season starts August 4th.
Is that when it starts?
Yes,
I'm ready. I'm ready when you are.
Nice.
You ready? Check that out. You ready, Shane?
Let's do it.
All right. So 1444. This is Iron Sheik versus Hulk Hogan from YouTube. We're going to start here. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys to hit play, and I hit play like an idiot. Hold on.
See how he is, Smitty?
All right. 3, 2, 1, play. And here we go.
All right.
And we start. There was the Ayatollah Blasi. And we mentioned
he's a doctor. He's a doctor. He saves lives.
We mentioned this. We mentioned this earlier today. This wasn't even the main event of the show.
Wow.
Sugar Shane, I forgot to tell you when we went to see Morning Noise. Yeah. The doctor saved a band member from Morning Noise. He said, "What kind of doctor are you?"
Right.
He's an eye doctor.
Nice. That's awesome.
Please, you know how he was having diabetic. He was having diabetic problems, and I've diagnosed enough diabetes by looking at the retina. So while the Sheik is running his mouth here, 22,292 in attendance. The rest of the card: Tony Gurria defeated Jose Luis Rivera. The Invaders, the same Invader that stabbed Bruiser Brody, was on this card.
Jesus Christ.
Invader 1 and Invader 2 defeated Mr. Fuji and Tiger Chung Lee. The Masked Superstar defeated Chief J Strong. Well, I'm sorry, let me recap that. The Invaders and Mr. Fuji and Tiger Chung Lee wrestled to a time limit draw. Masked Superstar defeated Chief J Strongbow. Sergeant Slaughter beat Ivan Putski by count out. Paul Orndorff defeated Salvador Balomo. Don Morocco and Tito Santana wrestled to a double disqualification for the Intercontinental title. Don Morocco was a champion. The Haiti Kid and Tiger Jackson defeated Dana Carpenter and Pancho Boy in a 2 out of 3 falls match. That was the midget match, by the way.
I kind of had a feeling.
After Hogan defeats the Sheik, Jimmy Snuka defeated Rene Goulet, and in the main event, Andre the Giant, Rocky Johnson, and Tony Atlas defeated Alpha, Sika, and Samula.
Jesus.
So even in 1984, the Samoans are still main eventing the show. And Snuka wrestling after Hogan. Remember, at one point, Snuka might have been a bigger star than Hulk Hogan.
That is certainly debatable around this time, man. Like, I was doing my rewind, watching everything. These crowds were going fucking ape shit for Jimmy Snuka, man. So yeah, no, he was right. He was basically, if Hogan was 1, he was easily 1B.
Yes. I'd like to point out here, as you can also, I watched just earlier before, they redubbed Real American over Hogan's entrance.
Did they?
Yeah.
So somebody's got to say it. I think, obviously Real American, one of the greatest entrance themes in history, but can we give American Made its flowers? His WCW entrance theme, it was pretty badass.
Jimmy Hart made it, right? Yeah, Jimmy Hart did that one, yeah.
And the dude from Survivor was the lead singer on it.
It's so funny, though, how Hogan is so synonymous with, like, America. And he doesn't, unlike the Patriot or Kurt Angle or Chad Gable he doesn't, like, overtly wear the colors of America.
Right. And he's more synonymous with it. It's odd.
Yeah, but he did a lot with, like, bringing the flag out, though.
Oh yeah, big time.
We watched that Edge that tag team match here. You'll see some of that.
This match is also before he started doing the which you heard on every Nitro from like 96 to 99.
Facts.
I like how the graphic. Go ahead, Smitty.
When he would choke someone out with his weight belt.
Yeah. I like how the graphic said 302, but Fink said Hogan weighs 303.
Whoops.
Did you ever watch some of his matches in Japan?
He could work.
Yeah.
Yes,
like he did a completely different style there.
Yeah, the chain maneuvers. Dude, that was impressive.
Yeah.
Everyone I talk to about this match seems to remember this part, like Sheik never getting his robe off and thinks that the match Sheik never got it, but he gets his robe off like right here.
I was thinking about this today too. If you think between Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne, they're both sort of like Hogan's sort of like the face of wrestling, even though people are going to argue with that, but he's sort of the face of wrestling. Ozzy Osbourne's sort of the face of metal. Mm-hmm. They both had reality TV shows.
Yeah.
They both had wife and kids that were a bunch of spoiled bitches and used up all their money.
Damn.
I mean, that's facts.
Now that you mention it, dude, yeah, holy shit.
I was thinking about that today. I was like, I think they had a lot in common.
Well, remember, Hulk Hogan was asked to take over as the bass player for Metallica.
No, that was part of his lies. He was in a fucking like 70s cover band.
Oh my
The
God!
most he could play on bass is "Stand Back."
Nice.
No, I don't remember when him and Jimmy Hart and Linda and Rick Derringer had the wrestling boot band.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Brian Zane actually has a video where he listens to all the songs on that album.
See, I think what it is I watched. There's a guy who made a video about all his lies. When he says these lies, he doesn't say them like he's joking. Like he says it totally serious, and then people actually friggin' believe them until they fact check them, and there's like no facts about it.
Oh, he went for the big boot there. He didn't go for the leg yet, though. 1, 2.
And that was a solid elbow drop. Just good form.
If you were gonna watch a Hogan match, you probably should have watched Hogan and Jarrett, right, from Bash at the Beach 2000.
Hell yeah.
They actually just put that whole pay-per-view up on the WCW channel.
Dude, it's crazy how much content they're adding.
What's the point of having Peacock if they're putting it all up on YouTube for
Exactly.
free, right? Unless at some point they're going to put it all behind a paywall.
God, I hope not.
Well, there are people who pay for YouTube to get like it's commercial free. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. And then there, among that, you can subscribe to channels.
I watched that pay-per-view the other day. There was some goofy matches on there, like Vampiro fought the Demon in a graveyard match.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I remember that one.
Nash fought Goldberg, and if Nash beat Goldberg, Scott Hall got reinstated.
Yeah. Speaking of stuff, you can find the Steel Cage Lounge on YouTube.
How bad was that Goldberg match?
Ugh.
It's like he after his entrance, he like blew himself up. Like everything he did looked terrible. Like he couldn't even spear anybody the right way.
Dude, I couldn't even defend it. That's how bad it was.
I think the highlight of the Goldberg Gunther match was me and Tyback going back and forth in the chat.
Well, I don't know about that because
I had y'all muted,
I'm left
man.
out of the chat because we got a lot of snowflakes that went woke and went broke.
Uh-oh.
I was just gonna say something seemed a little off there, and I'm like, Sheik's got him in a Boston Crab, not a camel clutch.
Like that match was supposed to make Gunther look strong, and I don't think it did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah, Gunther's world title run has not been as impressive as his Intercontinental title run.
Not in the least bit.
Yeah, I really think they need to take a step back, put the Intercontinental title back on him, and have him run another 600 days with that.
Like Quiet Riot once said, he's outdated and overrated.
Boom.
There you go. Now, there's the
Thank
camel
you,
clutch.
Smitty. Yeah, why does he need a title?
I think he's a character that kind of does need a title because his thing is about being a champion.
Yeah, but they got 8,000 belts. They have to give him that one,
right? Exactly. Why can't he work on his promo skills?
Hey, let us all remember we are now blessed with the greatest Intercontinental champion of all time, and that is Dominic Mysterio.
Fucking right.
Who just celebrated 20 years in the WWE. Literally, he did. He posted that on X. I want to celebrate 20 years in the WWE.
Well, I just I'm going to be celebrating 25 years of being 3TW champion this year.
Nice, dude.
Here it is. Leg drop.
These ropes are very loose.
They're always loose at MSG, and he gets them. By the way, commentary was Gorilla Monsoon, and I was going to say, was it Gorilla Monsoon and Bruno?
Was it Lord Alfred?
No, I think it would. Now that I think of it, I think it was Bruno. I thought it was Superstar Billy Graham, but now I'm thinking of the voice. I'm like, I think it was Bruno.
It seems like all the '80s WWF shows, like the ropes are like really loose, like especially like mid '80s. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's good camera work there, having the superimpose the crowd into Hogan's celebration there. Here's this Hogan celebrating. Why is Sheik laying on the ground, gyrating all over the place? It's like at WrestleMania. It's like at WrestleMania. What was that? WrestleMania 12, when Shawn Michaels says to the referee, "Get Brett out of my fucking ring so I can celebrate."
Yes.
I just got slapped with a commercial here, and it's not giving up on me. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm out of it now. Well, a lot of these guys are Hulk's no longer with us. Sheik's no longer with us. Fink is no longer with us.
Mm-hmm.
Gorilla's no longer with us. Bruno's no longer with us.
Ooh. Sheik threw a chair in.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, but when I used to have
Get
all
him to
kind
the
of
back,
people,
Bubba.
like people would point out to me, like, "Oh, this is Hogan's first match back," and I was thinking about that. I'm like, "Nah, it can't be. This can't be. He had to have wrestled a couple matches." No, I looked it up. He wrestled for the AWA in November, and then he didn't wrestle again until this match in January.
Jesus.
This is his return match to the WWF, and he won the heavyweight title.
Wow.
I actually had a Hulk Hogan encounter once.
Oh, do share.
It was after, or I think it might have been before or after. I think it was after. So it was after WrestleMania 9. They were doing it was called like the WrestleMania 9 Revenge Tour or something. So it was the same matches from WrestleMania 9 at the house show. So they did a show at the Spectrum, and it was Hogan and Brutus against $1 Million Man and IRS. Well, anyway, as I was walking around the building, I came up like where his driveway was, and his limo came pulling up, and it slowed down. There was a couple people blocking the way. So they actually put the windows down in the back, and it was Hulk, Brutus, and Jimmy Hart. And they just sort of like shook everybody's hand and then just drove right in.
Hey, watch Mean Gene here real quick. This is kind of funny. Watch. I'm waiting for her to see it because I watched this part earlier. Something like falls off Hogan. I don't know. I'm there, right there. Was that? Oh, it was a spit. That was spit. See, Gene cleaning off his shirt.
Oof.
Look, guys, here's long-term storytelling. And then 3 years to the day, Andre the Giant asks for a title match. There's Ivan Putski. It's like a cross section of early '80s
Rocky
wrestling.
Johnson. Yeah.
The Rocky Johnson comes in. Look at him. Yep.
Wow.
He's still alive, Ivan Putski.
Yes, Ivan Putski is still alive.
So it was on that day that Hulkamania was born.
Oh, why am I getting a commercial from Booking.com, and the Rizzler is wearing a Yankees jersey?
So you can't blame me for them losing now.
How dare you take that goddamn jersey off, and the fucking Rizzler.
Yeah, but the Yankees will never be as good as the '86 Mets.
Oh, shit.
Hey, main event. That's something that Tyback agrees with Smitty on.
Wow, they found common ground.
There you go.
How about that? Who says miracles can't happen?
Hey, some people hold a grudge. What do you want me to do?
This is true.
I tried to make it work.
I give you credit, sir.
So here's a funny aside, guys. So I queued up I queued up on Peacock the Edge and Hogan versus Billy and Chuck match for tonight.
Yeah.
When I did, it erased my continue watching spot of the Cody Ted DiBiase Wade Barrett versus Sin Cara Ezekiel Jackson and Daniel Bryan match that I had queued up for when we come back in the middle of after SummerSlam because I found the match.
He was trying to fuck on me.
By the way,
Where's that referee? He was trying to fuck on me.
By the way, I just want to give Ty back his props though, because he put the work in, and now he's in a tag team match with Randy Orton against Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul at SummerSlam.
Oh,
So,
damn.
Congratulations.
Look, I will not sit here and let you disparage the goddamn good name of the WWE as long as Tony Khan keeps putting Big Boom AJ in a wrestling ring.
Oh, shit.
But
It's
Tony
about
Khan
to get good.
is timeless.
Oh, it's about to get good in here.
Oh, we've already established the fact that the best promo in AEW is Harley Cameron.
What about Eddie Kingston?
Is he still employed?
I think he's been injured.
Yeah, I think he tore his ACL. That was like over a year ago. He should be coming back soon. That'd be interesting. Will he join the Death Riders or will he feud with Moxley? Because Moxley needs something to do coming out of this Adam Page feud.
Did you tell Sugar Shane your response when I sent you the Buff Bagwell news?
Oh, what was it?
I don't remember. What did I say?
I sent you the Buff Bagwell thing, and you were like, "What the fuck is that?"
I didn't even recognize him. He didn't look. Then when you said it was Buff, I was like, "Oh."
I was talking to somebody. I'm like, Buff Bagwell and Lex Luger had like the best bodies in the '90s in wrestling, and now Luger's in a wheelchair and Bagwell had his leg cut off.
Damn. Yeah, it's cold world, man.
Them guys had the best bodies ever.
And don't think that some of that recreational substance abuse didn't affect Hogan's heart as well.
I ain't saying shit.
Maybe it affected his knees and his hips as well. I don't know.
Iron Sheik said it on Howard Stern. Hogan always borrowed my marijuana, but he never give it back.
That no good son of a bitch.
Let's see how we doing. All right, yeah, we got. Let's do this SmackDown match. I thought we'd get a kick out of this. So this is another one. I'm trying to come up with matches we wouldn't normally have, watch. So try to dig them up for something like this. So this is on Peacock. This is season 4, episode 27 of SmackDown.
4.
And I'll go in there. I already got it saved here. I'll get you guys a timestamp.
4/27.
You gonna pick a Hollywood Hogan match?
He is, he's still billed as Hollywood Hogan, but he's coming out to Real American. He's wearing the red and yellow.
But I'm saying like a Hollywood Hogan, like a WCW Hollywood Hogan match.
No, this is a WWE Hollywood Hogan match.
I know, but I'm just saying. I just thought maybe you'd pick when they were ruling the world.
I think we've watched all of those. Remember we went through like almost all of 1997 at one point.
You could have watched like when he had Fock Kidman and he had the vest on that said FUNB.
UNB.
Nice.
So I got the time. So this is the July 4th, 2002 SmackDown. It's season 4, episode 27. Get to 31:38.
31:38. All right, 31:38.
You ready, Smitty?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna hit play in 3, 2, 1, play. There we go. And so we got Edge coming out first, and this is when Edge was coming out to Rob Zombie's "Never Gonna Stop Me."
Never gonna stop me. Never gonna stop.
It's a good track.
And we got the fist.
Oh, I saw a thing about the fist. You know whose fist that is?
Whose fist is it?
Big Show.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
It was somewhere on like the Vault channel or something. They had like a documentary about SmackDown, and yeah, they took a sculpture of his fist, and that's what they molded it after.
Now I want you guys to focus on Edge here.
Okay.
You know how Edge is usually contained, and he's kind of edgy and keeps it cool all the time. He is grinning like a Cheshire cat. Look at that. Look at that.
Holy shit.
I call him Cope.
You cope with that, okay? Because remember when they panned the crowd in WrestleMania 6, Edge is there watching the Hogan Warrior match wearing a Hulk Rules t-shirt.
Sugar Shane, the last time the doctor asked me to be on the show, we embraced, and then I picked the microphone up and I said, "Go fuck yourself."
Oh shit! Woo!
I thought we drank champagne, and then as I spit it out, he went, "Eat shit, bitch."
Damn.
If I look at, they got a Canadian holding the American flag,
as they should be.
And Hogan here with the fucking red, white, and blue feather boas.
I'm from Winnipeg, you idiot.
Maxim hair color for guys.
And K-19, The Widowmaker, starring Harrison Ford and Liam Neeson.
Wow. Uncle Hogan wants you.
To this day, I cannot believe that this tag team existed.
I'll second that.
Oh, it was like right after this. Didn't Edge have like the Edge heads with Ryder and Hawkins?
Yes.
But Edge always said he was like a Hogan mark, so it's not really that shocking. They were trying to give Edge the rub. Something I gave you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I just think it's cool to watch. How many times you see a wrestler who gets to not just pair up with his childhood hero, but he's gonna win the tag team titles with the guy who he grew up watching, who made him want to become a wrestler.
Oh, me and Raven won the tag team titles on 2K.
Right? I mean, yeah, that would be like you and Raven winning the tag team titles. Exactly.
Who did Edge and Hogan drop it to?
I was going to look that up, and I forgot.
Did they drop it to Billy and Chuck?
They probably dropped it back to Billy and Chuck, is what my guess would be.
You look so good to me.
Like you said, this was now you were not at this show, STM.
Well, I did see the same match though.
Yeah, this was at the Fleet Center in Boston.
All right, but it was like in the same month I saw them do the same match in Wilkes-Barre.
Right, Lance Storm defeated Rikishi to open the show. This is an interesting. The tag team of Deacon Batista and Reverend Devon
Wow.
defeated Randy Orton and Val Venus. And then they had this match, and then Chris Jericho defeated John Cena. I think this was Cena's like second or third match. Tori Wilson defeated Stacy Keibler in a brawls and panties match. Yes, we were still in that era. Yeah, and in the main event, Kurt Angle and The Undertaker wrestled to a no contest.
Right. Yeah, my main event was Kurt Angle and The Rock.
Yeah, Rock had not returned yet.
Wait, what?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, so Edge and Hogan dropped the titles to Christian and Lance Storm.
Yeah, the Un-Americans.
The
I wonder
Un-Americans.
who took the pinfall.
Yeah, I wonder who took the pinfall.
Didn't work for him, brother.
I'll bet you, if I bet you anything, I bet Edge let Christian pin him. This was just, I
agree.
This just, I to this day cannot understand how Billy Gunn went from being one of the coolest guys in the company to being Chuck's partner.
Yeah.
How great were Rico's sideburns, though?
Oh, those were tremendous, dude.
Rico was a great character, and why he didn't, and I think he could have been a great character, but why he got saddled, I know probably because of his height, he got saddled into this managing duties. But then, then when he was managing the 3-minute warning, and then he started wrestling on his own, I thought but they just couldn't get the guy over.
Yeah, I think Billy Gunn never truly recovered from that brutal promo from The Rock.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And his asthma.
Damn.
You heard about that, right?
Mm-mm.
So the reason that Billy usually wrestles tag team matches is because he can't go a full singles match because he has to stop and take breaks to take breaths from an inhaler.
Damn.
Yeah, I guess that's according to Bruce Pritchard, said he has real bad asthma.
Well, that sucks for daddy ass.
And then Chuck Palumbo didn't after this he started coming down to the ring on a motorcycle.
He was the American Badass.
And then he joined the reformed Full-Blooded Italians.
Or we could call him the American Sad Ass.
The American Sad Ass.
Not that one.
And you know what main event?
What's up?
Much like his hero Hulk Hogan, Edge has overstayed his welcome.
But we are getting Edge and Christian reunited, though.
Oh,
Cope is doing some of the best work of his career.
I mean, this you just drink the Kool-Aid. It is just. And the worst part about it is you don't even believe the actual words coming out of your mouth. That's the worst part of the whole thing.
My words are timeless.
But when is Britt coming back? That's what I want to know.
Evolution 3 at this point.
Jeez. When will the doctor see me?
Oh, Rico missed.
Oh,
Who did he nail there, Billy or Chuck? I can't tell them apart.
Billy.
Yeah, because there's Chuck. Yep, there's Chuck.
Did Hogan ever hold the tag titles with anybody else?
No. This is the first time. This is the first time he ever wins the tag titles.
Wow.
He never held never held any other title. Never held an Intercontinental title.
Okay.
I don't think he held
Gee.
I don't think he held the WCW tag titles, right?
No.
I
No,
don't believe he
WWE
did.
just had the world titles. That was it. With WCW, you got to remember they had a roster of like 700 people.
True.
Yeah, it's like when Sarge sends us those guess the wrestlers and it lists the titles, and he sent the one. Like I said, the one is like I'm like, who the hell won 2 world titles and then won like 7 tag titles and then won like 7 world titles? And I'm like, oh, it's Undertaker.
Dead man walking.
The same thing. He sent that one with Batista. I'm like, who won 2 tag titles and then won all world titles after that? And I'm like, I looked at it for a second. I'm like, oh, it's Batista.
Who won the Intercontinental title 19 times? Oh, it's The Miz.
Miz only won 7. Jericho won 8. Or is it? Or is Jericho have 9? Jericho has 8 or 9. I think Jericho has 9 and Miz has 8.
Yeah, I just cross-checked this. Yeah, 6-time WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Never won the Tag Team Championship over there.
Can you believe that Hogan actually won the WCW Championship more than Flair?
I could. It's Hogan.
Yeah, I mean you wouldn't think it, but because of semantics, because it's not the NWA title, it's a different title from the NWA World title. As Hogan gets the hot tag here. I gotta give credit for Billy. Yeah, Billy's selling the cowardice there. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Hogan like a house of fire. By the way, the referee for this encounter, Brian Hebner.
Nice.
How about your boy Bill Goldberg when he did it at poor Charles Robinson?
He speared him back to Monday Nitro.
So reckless.
Oh.
Yeah, Hogan going for the leg drop, and they nail, and Chuck Palumbo nails the super kick. Yeah, referee allowing a lot of lenience here.
Oh, yeah.
Chuck and Billy both have been in the ring for a tremendous amount of time. Apparently, Hogan and Edge are the only 2 following actual tag team rules. That's great. Edge executed that top rope maneuver and didn't break his leg.
Thank God. Uh-oh.
No, there's Rico keeps interfering. Hogan's had enough. Hogan's had enough.
How great are Rico's pants?
There's something.
Shane, I'm surprised we can't get a pair of pants like that at Contenders Clothing.
You could get boxer briefs like that at Contenders Clothing.
Oh, there's Edge with the spear.
Actually, you could get buy one, get one half off right now.
Or look at that. Look at that. Oh. Double big Edge get double big boots, and now Edge gets to hit the leg drop. I mean,
and there it is.
What a dream come true for Edge. That's so good. Look at that. Edge is like, I can't believe I just won the tag team titles with my hero. Yeah, look at that. Look at that grin. You know, because Edge has 52 teeth to begin with.
Well, Edge needed like the rub at this time though, to like break out as a single star. You know,
Right. Well, Heyman told Edge he wanted him to be his Sting.
Nice.
I wanted you to be my Sting when I gave you the rub back in 2019.
Oh.
Can you believe we've been doing this for 7 years?
Well,
7 years.
you've been doing it for 7 years.
6
I got
years.
fired RIP 2 years ago.
Mm.
Great stuff. Hogan with the flag. Look at Edge. Edge soaking it all in.
Oh, whoa, what? Hey now.
Yeah, Tori Wilson. And I do have a feeling we're about to get distracted now. So from the matters at hand. And before we continue here, main event, don't you have
shit?
You mentioned Hulk Hogan and try not to get distracted. Now I'm going to really test main event here. I'm going to try to get him to stay on topic here. You mentioned Hulk Hogan. You mentioned Hulk Hogan saying taking your vitamins. Main event, don't you have some vitamins that you're telling people to take?
Okay, it ended. Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that. Well, I guess, with everything that has gone on, it's only proper that I do it this way. And I know the impersonation isn't going to be great, but we're just having some fun here, kids. Well, let me tell you something, brother. Why don't you join the thousands who love Atlantis Nutrition and discover the benefits that everyone's enjoying with it? The premium, delicious dietary supplements are designed to support your healthy lifestyle, bring happiness, boost your motivation, and enhance your overall health. Are you exhausted from lifting Andre the Giant? Take an ashwagandha gummy and chill the fuck out. Is your head hurting from taking too many headbutts? Take a magnesium gummy. Are you stressed out because of the tribal wars with AEW, TNA, and WWE? Does that have you down? Hormonal balance will help you out. You know what else helps out? Testosterone boosters. We got them. And there's creatine too. It's good shit. You can get a subscription service, get them sent straight to your door, no questions asked, say their name and they appear. So go on and check it out. Head on over to AtlantisNutrition.com, use promo code OOSE23 at checkout, save 10%. And then when you're done there, you obviously going to need some gym gear. So head on over to Contenders Clothing and get yourself some officially Paramount licensed gear from South Park, The Boys, Rocky, Yellowstone, Top Gun, and more. They're currently running a buy one, get one half off on their boxer briefs. And you could also get a South Park hoodie and t-shirt for half off as well, too. You can get a Farty O'Cools hoodie for about $31, and you can use the promo code. Go to contendersclothing.com/ooze24. Save 20% off your purchase, and tell them the Steel Cage Lounge sent you. Okay? John Cena. Where's the bra and panties match?
After the Cena Jericho match.
Damn it! I don't want to watch this.
That's this. By the way, this is the match that Jericho cites on Talk Is Jericho when he interviews John Cena and says, I wrestled you on SmackDown and I was shocked 6 months later when I saw you wrestling on Velocity.
Jeez.
When they couldn't get Cena over and almost released him.
All it took was him rapping.
Well, what do you say, guys? You think we could squeeze in one more match?
I'm good if Smitty's good.
This could be my last episode.
So I just went over to the WCW Vault on YouTube, and I think I found a good one.
Yes.
Because I wasn't sure if I was going to come back.
Well, we're glad you did to put in your
Agreed.
Well,
2
there was
cents
like
in.
a slow motion highlight reel of after I left of that. Tell me a lie and say that you won't go.
You know, when Sarge left the Steel Cage Lounge, he got a big musical departure number, remember?
What was it?
Wiz Khalifa.
You already have these matches picked that you're watching, or like what? Are you
Yeah,
just doing the dream?
these two matches, I picked the match against Sheik, and I picked the tag team match. And when you said I should have a match with him as Hollywood Hogan, I was like,
Yes.
I really couldn't think of one, because we kind of watched one. Oh yeah, you're looking at it right now under go to the WCW Vault under WCW full matches. You'll see a WCW Nitro match between Hollywood Hogan and Scott Hall,
Oh,
July 13th, 1998.
I thought you were going to say Goldberg.
Oh, we watched that one already.
I know. I get geeked up when I watched it.
We watched that one like a couple months ago.
Let's see.
You can find it in our archives on your preferred podcast provider,
Look at you go.
Spotify or Apple Podcasts. And if you have YouTube, we upload episodes to YouTube, and you can find them there too. Please subscribe to The Nightmare Doctor, where you can find full episodes of the Steel Cage Lounge and help us get monetized as we work our way to 500 subscribers.
I'm confused. Why were they even fighting each other in 1998? Was
That's
it
a great question.
the Express and the Wolfpack were split already, or
No, they came back together in the beginning of '98, didn't they?
that was the beginning of '99 for the finger
beginning of
poke?
that's right. Maybe they were split up at this point, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
this
it
was the NWO Civil War.
But Hall was like, I thought Hall was with the black and white for most of that.
Yeah, he went with the black and white, and then he turned on Nash and went with the black and white, and then he came out with Nash that night for the finger poke of doom.
Yep.
When he was drinking a cocktail on the way to the ring.
Right, and then when they got in the ring, they revealed that they were all together, and Hogan revealed himself as the big bad wolf.
How does the world look, Kev, through foggy eyes? All right, I'm ready when you are.
Sorry, I had to cough. Yeah, you got it. Main event.
Let's do it.
Okay, Hollywood Hogan versus Scott Hall, WCW Nitro, July 13th, 1998. You can find it in the WCW Vault. 12 minutes 30 seconds. We're gonna hit play in 3, 2, 1, and play. Yeah, you gave when you said we should have one of him as Hollywood Hogan. Yeah, we might as well. Oh, Bischoff is the referee too.
Right down the middle.
Did you see how? Did you see Bischoff's tribute to Hogan today?
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, it said thanks for the house, Hulkster.
Damn.
And then what's going to happen to that new company now? They were going to do.
Yeah, and then he reposted like a bunch of other tweets. Is basically what he did.
Wow.
Like wasn't Hogan like he was making the rounds promoting his beer in that new company, wasn't he? And then all of a sudden, like he went for surgery and that was it.
Yeah, and didn't and Bubba the Love Sponge said he was on his deathbed. What, like
right? No, and nobody believed Bubba.
Yeah, Jimmy Hart disputed it, and then his wife disputed it, but here we are. I know you were giving props there, Shane, to American Made.
Yes.
And even though he's not, he's even got the disciple with him.
Nice.
Who's your barber?
Yeah, that That was a rough conversation explaining the character of the disciple to my born again Christian girlfriend at the time.
I remember the Warrior goes, "This dude must be your barber."
Is that Vin Diesel?
I missed it.
Well, Michael Buffer just got like pushed. So he already lose the belt to Goldberg at this. That's probably why they're fighting, because
Yes,
Paul lost to
yes,
Goldberg,
yes.
and then
Yeah, but I know it wasn't composed specifically for Hogan, but entering to Voodoo Child was always great.
Oh, that was excellent.
Entering
Yes.
to Voodoo Child by Jimi Hendrix,
playing the air guitar.
Yeah, playing the air guitar. Oh my God.
In the voiceovers, the biggest icon in wrestling.
Again, how sad is it that we've lost both these guys?
Sucks. Just straight up, it sucks. Damn. Seems like we're losing more and more as the days pass.
Oh my God, it's Fat Sting.
Nice.
That's the bogus Sting.
That's the bogus Sting. That's Jeff Farmer. The bogus Sting. This is kind of funny too, because remember when Vern Gagne was pushing Scott Hall as the Minnesota version of Hulk Hogan?
Wasn't Scott Hall wasn't he doing like a cowboy gimmick for a while?
Was he? What was he in AWA? He was,
in the AWA.
and then he was before that. He was Starship Coyote.
He was like called Big Scott Hall or something.
Yeah, Big Scott Hall.
Oh, these goddamn
They-
YouTube commercials. Why am
they
I
were
getting
very
DiCaprio? Does
creative back
DiCaprio
then.
have a new movie coming out or something? Oh yeah, that's right. DiCaprio does have a new movie coming out.
Yeah, did you guys see AliExpress Rob Zombie standing up over there when Hall was making his entrance?
Oh,
You can still kind of see him to the right.
I just saw him. He looks like the Temu Bray Wyatt.
Oh, yeah.
There's my cousin in the bottom right corner there in the Yankee jersey and the Yankee shirt and the Yankee hat.
Nice.
What do you know about Derek Jeter?
Yeah, what the hell do you know about Derek Jeter,
Uh-oh.
Smitty?
He's outdated and overrated.
He's retired, you idiot.
That's why I said he's outdated. He'll never have the legacy of the Straw Man.
He'll never have the legacy of the Hometown Man or the Karate Man.
Karate Man, yes. Yeah, I'm just waiting for all baseball fans to say, yeah, Derek Jeter played against fucking English teachers and garbage cans.
Of course.
Like they say about Jordan.
Yeah, like it's just like it's so weird the timing of this, because it wasn't like Hogan disappeared for a long time. He was out like promoting his beer and everything.
Yeah, it was also sudden. Yeah, it was just
right. Like,
yeah.
I know he had a ton of surgery, so maybe he just looked at it as like another surgery, and then it just must have went wrong for him. They said Ozzy had a surgery too, a back surgery that screwed him up.
Well, that's what did you see what Dustin Rhodes posted today?
No.
He posted right around when Hogan died. He posted something along the lines of, Hospitals kill people. I truly believe that.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Some weird tweets on X today.
What do you mean just today?
Just today, yeah. Weirder than normal.
Yeah.
And Elon hasn't even weighed in on Hulk Hogan's passing.
Oh, Jesus. It's usually on top of stuff like that, too. Trump's post was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was the Trump posting. Pete Hegseth posted something. I mean, the Secretary of Defense is posting about Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, Ron DeSantis had a press conference too, and I saw it was interrupted by some nut job yelling.
I saw that.
Oh, gee, look at the disciples getting involved, and Bischoff isn't doing anything about it.
He's calling it right down the middle. And Bischoff's also wearing a Hogan shirt.
Yes, he's wearing a Hogan shirt. Yes.
He's just like rugged Ronnie Garvin.
Now, what do you guys think is Hogan's best match of all time?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Like best match or most oh my God.
Wow.
I mean, his
Best
matches
match
were
or
almost,
most entertaining match or
to me, like most of his matches were all pretty much the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
right, but you know, when the crowd's going ape shit bananas, did it really matter?
Man, I'd have to go with The Rock at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I was, it's either that one or Andre, and I'd probably have to go with The Rock because the one with The Rock got such an incredible crowd reaction. They literally turned him from a heel to a face during the match.
But even though it didn't work out in the long run for him, but I think if the Warrior didn't beat him at WrestleMania 6, the Warrior would have never been like elevated to that top notch. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's you. That's that's you. That's WrestleMania. WrestleMania 6 is Smitty's favorite WrestleMania of all time. Look at Bischoff not willing to make the count. Oh, Hogan with a sleeper.
Or his Warrior match at Halloween Havoc 98. That could also be voted.
That is also in the archives.
I'll tell you what, one of the most underrated moments was on a Saturday night's main event steel cage match against the Big Boss Man when he hit the suplex from the top of the cage. You know, as a child witnessing that was one of the most amazing things I had ever seen in professional wrestling. So I would like to add that as just an under the radar moment of Hogan.
Hogan suplex Boss Man?
He did, yes, from the top of the cage.
From the very top?
Yeah.
I have to look that up.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, it was awesome.
Like I said, thank God you didn't say Luger and Hogan on Nitro.
Hogan tapped out, man. I'm paying respects to the man. I'm not going to chant he tapped out.
Hogan tapped out to the rack.
Yes, he did. There's
Hogan
no shame in it.
Starrcade 97.
Ooh, that was a fast
hype.
count.
That is when Starrcade 97 is when the wheels were on the coffin.
I'll say I think the Hogan Sting Starrcade 97 match might have had like the best build up to a match because they built it up for like a year, but it did not live up to the build up.
Oh shit, DDP.
That it was one of the greatest buildups of all time. I agree with you there.
Yeah, you know what? To tell you the truth, I don't think there was any way they could have lived up to the hype. No way at all.
No chance.
Hit the diamond cutter on Eric Bischoff.
Now we got Nash cleaning house.
Oh, I must be a little bit far behind. Yeah, here comes. I guess got Nash coming in.
Oh no! Say it ain't so, Scott.
Yeah, this is it. This is where. Yeah, this is where Scott goes with the NWO Hollywood. You got to give him credit there to make that make sense that you're gonna, because everyone would think that Scott Hall would go with Kevin Nash, and he ends up going with Hogan instead. Yep, Bobby. Bobby even just observed that Bischoff is still out.
Uh-oh.
Here come. Look who it is. It's Mike Jones.
Who?
Mike Jones.
Who?
Mike Jones.
28133080004. Ooh, next match, DDP versus Sting. I will leave it on.
By the way, Sami Zayn has been borrowing DDP's ribcage tape.
Yes, he has.
For the vintage action figures in 10 years. What did I say? I said the other night, I said, Sami Zayn is Canadian DDP.
You did say that. That's right. He really is.
So there you go. We got a match. We got a match.
When are you going to do what? When are you going to do a Buff Bagwell tribute show and watch one of the great tag team matches where he tagged up with his mom, Judy?
Oh, God.
Did we ever watch the Judy Bagwell on a pole match?
No, but I think I found the perfect match to pair with the 6-man tag.
Yes. Yes.
Remember when Judy Bagwell won the tag team championship with Rick Steiner?
Sadly, yes. It's like Nicholas winning the tag titles.
Like Nicholas winning the tag title. Over the bar.
Yeah. God.
That's what I said a couple of weeks ago, Smitty. I'm kind of glad that Cesaro actually went to AEW, because if Cesaro was still in WWE, he'd still be tag teaming with Sheamus. They'd still be the bar. They'd still be, we don't set the bar. We are the bar.
Oh, he's doing so much better now.
Yeah, being Moxley's flunky.
Where's the tape? He's not wearing it.
About Hogan versus Ric Flair on Raw.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about it. That one.
Ooh, yeah.
I saw that one somewhere along the line there.
It's on the WWE channel.
Sweet.
Hogan rides a motorcycle to the ring.
No, oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that clip with him and the feather boas and the motorcycle. I saw that in the. Someone did a Real American tribute video that has all those moments in it. Yeah, just to go back to what you were saying before, Smitty, about that Starrcade match. Yeah, that was. I don't think there was any way they could live up to the hype, but there were so many factors working against that match, like getting Bret Hart involved. I mean, the necessity to get Bret Hart involved, and to have, and Hogan getting in the ear of Nick Patrick. It's just the story of WCW is just a story of self-sabotage.
Right, but I think the reason that match got screwed up is because Hogan didn't want to do business.
Yeah, I think some of the way he told Nick Patrick not to do a fast count, and then Nick Patrick,
he didn't want to put Sting over, and he really should have put Sting over. The match was too long; it should have been shorter.
Right. Yeah, the match should have been shorter. They should have, if they wanted to have the false finish, have the false finish. Bret Hart should have never gotten involved. They overbooked it. They overbooked it.
Well, if Sting just had that goddamn tan, we wouldn't have been in that spot.
Exactly. Keep it. I don't know how you could tell he didn't have a tan. He was painted up. If you're worried about the tan, put him in a bodysuit.
On a side note, Sugar Shane.
Yes, sir.
Did you hear who the special character is for 2K25?
Is it El Grande?
The original gangster.
Oh, dude, I used him already. He's fucking great. If you go
Right,
into an
but
Extreme
how
Rules
crazy is
match,
that? That he never worked for them, and here he's like a special character for
ex-
2K25.
yeah, that was all Nick Khan's doing because he's a huge fan of New Jack and he insisted on having him in the game. But if you do an Extreme Rules match, New Jack will come out with a guitar and a garbage can full of weapons, and his music will actually play throughout the match. So whatever song you want to put for New Jack, it'll play for the entirety. It's pretty awesome.
Can you select Natural Born Killers?
Unfortunately, no. They have whatever is used on
You'll
Peacock
have to
for any
like
New Jack
download
match.
it.
Yes, it's really cool, man. It's awesome. Yeah, just you had to do a New Jack versus Sandman Extreme Rules match. That's the only way to go.
No, what you need to do is do a New Jack versus Vic Grimes.
Oh God,
Doctor, did you do a Sabu tribute show or no?
Yes.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we watched the hardcore television episode after he beat Terry Funk for the world title.
The barbed wire match?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we watched the episode. We thought it would have the barbed wire match. It only had like highlights, which were very difficult to watch nonetheless.
Yes,
Because they were stuck together.
Yeah, they were stuck together.
And probably his match with Mysterio for One Night Stand would have been.
Yeah. We watched One Night Stand.
Right.
That's why, like we're 6 years into this, We've watched most of the highlighted most of the highlights, so what are we doing here? Well, guys, we're coming up on the 90-minute mark here, so I think
nice.
we should get our closing remarks in. STM, any closing remarks, memories, thoughts on Hulk Hogan?
Like I said, I'm not a huge Hogan fan, but you got to give respect where respect is due. I mean, the guy put wrestling on the map.
Main
That's
event.
all I got to say.
Yeah, once again, man, thank you for all of the memories. Thank you for sacrificing your life for our entertainment. We're still here today, and as a matter of fact, Doc, you and I are on. We wouldn't have this. Smitty's on. Hogan brought us.
Shane,
Yes, sir.
I think what you're about to say is you wouldn't have this show if it wasn't for me giving everyone the rub in 2019.
Yeah.
There you go, buddy.
That's what you were about. I took the words right out of your mouth, like Meatloaf once said.
I was gonna say that wrestling brought us all together here, and thankful for that. Thank you for the memories, Hogan. Rest easy, brother. And before I sign off, I just want to also say the irony is pretty awesome because Doc and I were going to do the show. It's a Hogan show, and we got the iconic figure as our third man. There you go.
I was basically the Hulk Hogan of 3TW.
You were, buddy. You were. And with that said,
the Doc. You sound a retard, Rumble.
Woo! And with that said, Main Event Shane Uso has left Joe City.
Yeah, like I said, my final thought is, I'm 10 years old. I'm sitting in the rec room in the basement of Mr. DeFranco's house in Rosetto, and we're all sitting in front of the TV watching WrestleMania 3, and nervous as all hell because the adults were egging us on that Andre was going to beat Hogan and Hogan was going to lose, and all the kids were nervous. And when he picks up Andre and he body slams him and he pins him, and we were all happy. I was hooked. I was waking up 10 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays to watch Wrestling Challenge and Wrestling Superstars, and Superstars of Wrestling at 11 o'clock, watching primetime wrestling Monday night from 8 o'clock until I can't remember if it was 8 o'clock 10 or 9 o'clock to 11 with Gorilla and seeing the highlights for the week, and then I challenge everyone who goes back and looks and says, "Oh, WrestleMania 9 was terrible." Look, I was in a viewing party with a bunch of people, and when Hogan, dropped the leg on Yokozuna and pinned him, the crowd erupted. We saw the crowd erupt at Caesar's Palace there, and Hulk Hogan gave us another moment. In that moment, looking back in retrospective, we know it's Hogan being Hogan at the time, but at that time it was great, and those are memories that I'll never forget, and get to keep enjoying every time I turn on WWE.
And that never happened before, like how he won that title off Yokozuna, how they just added that match in at last minute.
Right, I challenge you right at the spur of the moment, and then Bret Hart told him, "Go get him."
So you're a couple years older than me, so that's why I think you're more of a Hogan guy. I was more of a Warrior guy.
Yeah.
Because I started watching like right around Warrior won the title around 6, and I was like 7 years old at the time.
And Jennifer, as we said, is a Warrior guy, or a Warrior girl.
Oh, she could be a guy. It's 2025.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Not that anything's wrong with that.
Yeah, we do what we do because Hulk Hogan introduced us all to professional wrestling, and on behalf of STM and Main Event Shane Uso, this is the Nightmare Doctor and Hulk Hogan. No, wait, we did that one already a couple of years ago for Bash at the Beach. Well, I got the perfect rule. You people who are celebrating the death of a human being, you can all go to hell, straight to hell.
And never forget the greatest member of the flock, Horace Hogan. Quote the Mockingbird, nevermore.